Are you very shy to speak English in a new environment or with foreigners? Do you know how to overcome the shyness to speak English confidently? Most Vietnamese students study English for many years, but they can't overcome their shyness to speak English confidently. Today, I'm interviewing Mr. Scott, an American teacher from Nam Anh English, about this matter. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing fine. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
My first question for you, with a few years of teaching experience for Vietnamese students, what are some common mistakes you see in Vietnamese students?
Well, let me think. I guess the first mistake that I can think of that students often make is pronunciation. And what I mean by pronunciation is that they often will stress the wrong syllable.
Wow, stress on the wrong syllable.
Yeah. It makes it very hard to understand.
For example?
Some examples would be like mosquito.
Oh, mosquito.
Yes. Or, let's see. Another one would be something like banana.
Banana?
Yes. But I cannot understand what they're saying.
Right.
Banana. So. And then a third one would be, this is a good one, Japan.
Oh, Japan.
Japan. Well, you understand everything perfectly.
Right. Because I'm a Vietnamese.
I see. And actually, for me, it's starting to get easier. But if they're going to go abroad, then they need to be able to say the words correct.
So what is the next problem?
A second problem that Vietnamese students often have is dropping the final sound of words. Some examples of that might be, let's go đào tháo.
Wow, they speak English like a Chinese.
Yes, it kind of does sound like
Chinese. It does sound like a Chinese.
Yes. Another example would be like, be careful, don't phá đáo. And
wow, do you understand?
Usually no, I don't understand.
But later you understand.
Yes. Don't fall down.
Okay, so, do you know why?
No, could you please tell me why? I really
Wow, because Vietnamese is a monosyllable language. So when they speak English, they bring this theory into English.
I see.
And that is why they speak like English like Vietnamese.
I see. So they kind of apply their own Vietnamese pronunciation to those words. So it's kind of like a Vinglish, perhaps?
Vinglish. Wow, good word.
It's our new word for the day.
Right, Vinglish. Credit for you.
Thank you. And let's see, a third problem that students often have is though they've studied grammar for taking tests and they recognize grammatical mistakes on tests or they know how to construct on a test, but when they try to apply it to speaking,
so you mean they
forget to use the grammar that they've
learned. Mean like they're good at doing grammar, but they don't apply grammar to speaking.
Exactly, they're good at recognizing the grammar, I think, but not so good at applying it.
Like when they speak English, and if they mess up some grammar in speaking, and they think they not kind of intelligent, and then they lose that confidence in speaking.
Well, that's too bad. I mean, students really shouldn't lose confidence for making mistakes when they make mistakes, because it's not a reflection of their intelligence.
I agree.
Learning to speak a language is a skill. And when you're learning a new skill, you're going to make mistakes.
Right.
And so students need to realize that and just set that aside and then just continue to practice.
Everyone remember one thing. Practice makes perfect.
That's right.
Thank you for sharing.
It was my pleasure.